Good morning, dear children. Today I'll teach you lesson 7 of English grammar. But before starting with the lesson, I'll show you few things. Okay? Now children, here are some things in front of you. Here is a ball, then here is a toy, and then here is a toy car. Okay? Now children, this ball belongs to Ritu. Okay? This toy belongs to Shobha. This car belongs to Amira. Now children, what is the meaning of belongs? What do you understand by belongs? Children, belongs means the thing is owned by someone. This ball is owned by Ritu. This toy is owned by Shobha. This car is owned by Amira. Okay, so I can say this is Ritu's ball. Ritu's. Okay, I'm not saying Ritu ball. I'm saying this is Ritu's ball. It means the ball belongs to Ritu. The ball is owned by Ritu. This is Shobha's toy. Shobha's. Okay, I'm not saying this is Shobha toy. The name of the toy is not Shobha toy. The toy is owned by Shobha. So it is Shobha's toy. Okay, this toy belongs to Shobha. So this is Shobha's toy. Now this car is owned by Amira. So this is Amira's car. Amira's car, not Amira car. If you will say Amira car, it means the name of the car is Amira. No, this car belongs to Amira. So what you will say? This is Amira's car. Okay? Now children, why I am telling you all this? I am telling you all this children because the lesson which I'll teach you today is naming words for belonging. Okay? Now children, to show belongingness, that is to show that something is owned by someone, we use apostrophe s after a naming word to show that something belongs to someone. See, I said this is Ritu's ball. I have used apostrophe s after the naming word. That is, Ritu is the naming word. It is a special name. So I have used apostrophe s after Ritu to show belongingness, that this ball belongs to Ritu. In the same way, I said this is Shobha's toy. This is Amira's car. When you use apostrophe s after a special name, it shows that that particular thing belongs to that particular person. Okay? So you are going to understand it better when I'll explain it to you through the book. Okay? Now children, let's start with the book work. If you are having your book, you are going to open page 31 of your English grammar books. Okay, lesson 7, naming words for belonging. Let's get started. Match the sentences with the pictures. Okay, so you have to match these sentences with these pictures. Okay, so let's read the first one. Sahib has a brown dog. Now, where is Sahib? Sahib is over here. Okay, he is having a brown dog. It means this dog belongs to Sahib. So, see in the next sentence how it is shown, how belongingness is shown. It is said it is Sahib's dog. This is apostrophe S. This is apostrophe S, which shows it is Sahib's dog. It means this dog belongs to Sahib. So, by this apostrophe S, we show that something belongs to someone. Okay, see the next one. Varun is holding a crayon. Where is Varun? Over here. Okay. Now, what is he holding? He is holding a crayon. Yes. So, it shows that this crayon belongs to Varun. Varun is holding a crayon. This is Varun's crayon. Now, this apostrophe S shows that this crayon belongs to Varun. Okay, so you have to match. You will match in this way. Okay, and this one like this. So you have matched these sentences with the pictures. Okay, now read further. We use apostrophe S. This is apostrophe S after a naming word to show that something belongs to someone. Here is the naming word. Okay, so we have used this apostrophe S after the naming word to show that something belongs to someone. Look further. Look at these sentences. This book belongs to John. John's book is funny. See, the book belongs to John, and whose book is funny? John's book is funny. By using apostrophe S, we know that it is John's book, okay, and it is funny. See the next one. This hat belongs to Mr. Kumar. Mr. Kumar's hat is old. Now, the hat belongs to Mr. Kumar. Now, whose hat is old? Mr. Kumar's. So, Mr. Kumar's shows the hat is of Mr. Kumar and it is old. So, what is used to show belongingness? Apostrophe S. Okay, see the next one. This dress belongs to Tina. The dress belongs to Tina. Okay, Tina's dress is green. Whose dress is green? Tina's. Okay, so Tina's shows belongingness. Tina's dress is green. This car belongs to Shankar. Shankar's car broke down. So, whose car broke down? Shankar's car broke down. So, this apostrophe S shows belongingness. When we use apostrophe S after a naming word, these are all naming words, okay? John, Mr. Kumar, Tina, Shankar. These are all naming words. Now, when apostrophe S is used after these naming words, it shows that something belongs to someone. Understood? So, this is what you have to do. You have to add apostrophe S after the special naming words, okay? And you have to use them to fill in the blanks. So, children, what do you understand? You understand that when we use apostrophe S, this is apostrophe S. When we use apostrophe S after a naming word, it shows that something belongs to someone. Okay, so let's start with the first exercise. See what you have to do in this exercise. Add apostrophe S after the special naming words and use them to fill in the blanks. Okay, so you have to use apostrophe S after the special naming words. I have already explained you common names and special names. Yes, So let's start. First, Sahil has an umbrella. That is dash umbrella. Now what is the special naming word over here? Sahil. Okay, Sahil has an umbrella. This is what will come. You have to add apostrophe S after the special naming word. It means after Sahil you are going to add this. So what you will write? That is Sahil's umbrella. Okay. Now Sahil you will write with capital S. Okay. Why? Because it is a special name. Next, Dhruv has a basket. That is dash basket. Now what is special naming word over here? Dhruv. So what you will write? That is Dhruv's basket. Like this. Okay. You have added apostrophe S after the special naming word. Next, Meera has some fruits. These are dash fruits. Whose fruits? Meera's. It means these fruits, they belong to Meera. So that's why Meera's. And how you will show belongingness? By adding apostrophe S. So children, 3 I have done for you. These 2 you are going to do on your own. Okay. Let's see the next exercise. Exercise B. Fill in the blanks after adding apostrophe S to the names to show belonging. Okay. You have to add apostrophe S after the names given in the brackets. Okay. To show belongingness. Understood? So let's start with the first one. Dash mobile is lost. Whose mobile? Tanvi. So what you will add after Tanvi? Apostrophe S. So it will become Tanvi's mobile is lost. Like this you are going to write. Okay. Next, dash dress is pretty. Whose dress? Kriti's dress. Not Kriti dress is pretty. Kriti's. You have to add this after Kriti. So what you will write? Now make sure when you come across special names, you always start them with a capital letter. Understood? A dash tail is bushy. Whose tail? Squirrels. So what you will write? Squirrels. Understood? Apostrophe S you will add after squirrel. Dash doll is broken. Whose doll? Hina's doll. Okay, it is a special name again, so you will start it with capital H. Dash clothes are in the cupboard. Whose clothes? Shobha's. Okay, you have to add apostrophe S after Shobha and start it with a capital letter. Shobha. Understood? Like this. So, till number 5 I have done for you. Remaining 3 you are going to do on your own. Okay? Now, let's see the next exercise. Okay. Now, look over here children. Let us write. read the sentences in column A. So this is column A. We have to read these sentences. Okay. Rewrite them in column B after adding apostrophe S to the correct naming words. Okay. We have to add apostrophe S to the correct naming words. Understood? We have to rewrite these sentences which are in column A, we have to rewrite them in column B, and we have to add apostrophe S after the correct naming words. Understood? See, the first one is already done for you. This pen belongs to my aunt. So, which is the correct naming word over here? After which we have to add apostrophe S? Aunt. Okay, so how it is written? This is my aunt's pen. Okay, whose pen? Aunt's pen belongs to my aunt. It means the pen is owned by aunt. So you will be adding apostrophe S after aunt to show belongingness, to show that the pen is owned by the aunt. Okay, so how it is written? This is my aunt's pen. Now that box belongs to Meenu. Okay, to whom the box belongs? It belongs to Meenu. So the correct naming word is Meenu. So how we will write it? That is Meenu's box. Okay. That bicycle belongs to Tarun. To whom the bicycle belongs? To Tarun. So, which is the correct naming word after which we are going to add apostrophe S? It is Tarun. So, how you will write? That is Tarun's bicycle. Okay. So, in this way you have to do the next two also. Okay. These two I have done for you. The next two you are going to do on your own. Okay. So, I hope children you have understood this lesson nicely. Thank you.